Yo, it's your boy TRATRIZZY. Been busy and I'm back at it with another video. You already know how I'm coming, man. We gonna be speaking on a few Chiraq topics, man. I'm gonna get y'all some Chiraq updates. We back at it again, man. I'm back and I'm better. As y'all can see, I got better setup. Camera look clearer, everything look better. To all my Chiraq update fans, I got different people watching me for different things. I do the gaming, I do the reaction videos, I do the regular celebrity reporting, and then I do my hometown Chicago, which is probably what most of the people who subscribe to come for. I report on the Chicago shit as well. So basically, yeah, I'm back. I know a lot of y'all other little bloggers and shit wondering like, damn, is he gone? Nah, he here. He just was preparing to come back for a greater comeback. Now that I'm back, I'm finishing niggas like more to comeback. But yeah, man, it's only right that I come back since I've been seeing a lot of people been stealing the shit that I do the way I do it. A lot of people been like at first people was just using like little clips, weren't even really using pictures really. They were just talking on the shit. Now you got people talking and then they using news clips, they using clips of certain shit, they popping up in the middle of their video that come from TRATRIZZY. Hey, like y'all better do y'all homework, go watch my videos, go watch everybody else's videos and watch when they shit change and they start copying me. But yeah, let's get into this shit though. Momma Duck basically has been in a back and forth with Bloodhound Q50. Bloodhound Q50, as you can see, he's the rapper down below. If anybody don't know who Bloodhound Q50 is, he's from Chicago. He's a young Chicago rapper, probably like early 20s. He's Bloodhound Lil Jeff, who passed. He's his best friend, his right hand man. Bloodhound Lil Jeff death had sparked the way for Bloodhound to, be the next, like old block type shit in Chicago. So basically, you got Q50 at the front of this shit, and he basically getting into it with Momma Duck. It been some tension between these two groups for a minute now, cause if y'all didn't know, Bloodhound Vert is Duck cousin, so he was dissing Duck at first in the beginning. This was months ago and shit. And Mama Duck was basically telling him like, nigga, this your cousin you dissing and shit. And I guess that died down or whatever the case may be. And now you got months later, hub into it with Bloodhound Q50. And basically, this is Duck Mama Lashina Weekly. This is what she said. Tell him I said take a what the fuck? Take a dead man dick out his mouth and keep treating his nose. R.I.P. Lil Jeff, but you wasn't the right motherfucker to be with him that day. You failed your homie. Duck could never and would never, and if he was he would be his biggest fan. Shit, he got his kin with him, so he better watch out, cause blood definitely thicker than water. And then she said, somebody tag him and tell him I got these for him because I don't want him to OD. And if don't nobody care, Duck Mama do. So basically, she went and got the nigga some OD treatment for if you OD, you get this nasal up your nose and it can save your life. So I mean shit, why that motherfuckers y'all playing, man. A lot of these niggas need that, like in they little fanny pack that they wear when they put they blick. Whenever they loading up they blick with they switch and shit, y'all need to load up a nasal, one of them nasal things for ODing, cause y'all let be taking these pills all crazy and shit. That's crack and coke. That shit just put in a cooler way. A next generation, soon there's gonna be a generation that comes up and talk about that shit the way we talked about crack. Like, cause that is crack. They just found a newer, better way to give it to us. They like, damn, they own to us. They talking bad about crack and coke. Like, we gotta find a way to get this drug to them in a more cooler way. And pills is the more cooler way. So basically, yeah, he probably do need that shit. Not to be being funny. I fuck with Q50 music. I ain't trying to be funny, but a lot of these little niggas need it. Just don't just go for Q 50. So I think Mama Duck was trying to be funny, but he really probably needs that shit. And do hit different. And who she might have been talking about with the fact of her saying that you better watch out because blood thicker than water. I guess she bringing up Vert, so her and Vert must have like settled their differences or whatever because she's referencing him. That's like the only motherfucker that he hang with. That's blood. She gotta be talking about him. So do y'all think y'all can comment below? Do y'all think Vert will backdoor Q50 for Mama Duck if that's who she talking about allegedly? I don't see that happening, man. I don't like y'all say blood thicker than water, but blood ain't thicker than paper. It's fucked up, but blood is not thicker than paper, man. So next topic, Durkio Smirkio. Yeah, we love to go. So um, I had to speak on the Lil Durk situation. Y'all already know Lil Durk keep trying to get bail and shit like that. Shit ain't looking in his favor because you got motherfuckers on the inside plotting against him and shit like that. So we have a few of Lil Durk homies, Nut and shit like that, would post pictures with OTF Vonnie, King Von cousin, who was on the case too, who locked up right now too, with a rat emoji over his face. So I guess they trying to indicate that these niggas is snitching. So hopefully that ain't the case. Cause if it is, then that'll be the worst thing for Lil Durk right now. Cause if he don't got no snitching, then he might just get out. But if there's somebody on the inside snitching that's close to him, that'd be detrimental. I would say if because everybody keep calling people snitches. They did all this shit with OTF Jim. We said OTF Jim a snitch. A lot of these see the reason why the streets is dead because they let the internet run the streets. The streets will hit shit off the internet and then run with that shit too. And I'm only saying this because this is what's been going off on the internet. This is why they saying that they snitching. So this is David Brian Lindsay, who they call I guess Brown Eyes or something like that. He locked up on the case too. It say release date unknown, location not in BOP custody, but in reality it be saying that when you out of state. Like when you on a case out of state and you from another state, it'll say that too. So we can't necessarily say that this mean that they snitching, and it's Kayvon London Grant, which is King Von little cousin or whatever. Like you can't necessarily say they snitch just because they say that. Like the internet is a dangerous game. Like they steady throwing these hail marys out there. This might be the same situation with the OTF Jam. I ain't gonna say OTF Jam ain't snitch, but this might be the same thing where they just trying to play a lot of cards, saying people snitch, put a lot of smut on people's name, shit like that. We don't know for sure if they snitch until the paperwork come out. When the paperwork come out that they snitch, I'll be one of the first people to report it. I ain't trying to say these niggas, but I ain't gonna say nobody. I ain't gonna put no snitch jacket on somebody until I see 100% proof. Better call 1090 Jank up in this motherfucker or something and do it different. So yeah, that's all we got on that topic though. Prayers to Lil Durk. Hopefully he overcome this situation, get out on bail or something like that. We can get some real Durk music or some shit, some real inspiration. The music scene been dry lately. We got Drake probably finna drop soon. NBA YoungBoy dropped his album and shit. It's slight, it's alright. Typical YoungBoy. I'm waiting to see when YoungBoy gonna take that next step. You know, type shit. He be playing with the next step here and there. He be putting a few here and there and there, but you need to make a whole album sounding like you on the next level. But yeah, man, definitely it's your boy Trey Trizzy been busy and I'm finna get up out of here. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, especially if you one of them channels that's always coming on my shit, stealing the way I do shit. Like, comment, subscribe, man. We coming straight out the rack with it. All right, I'm finna get up out of here.